Hello, Waswere here, back with another video of Bossman. Coming into this episode, we have 3 items left for Golden Reaper, and to be honest, they all kinda suck to get. First is the AOD chest, which is a 1 in 5,000 drop rate from a boss you get about 20 kills per hour at. By the way, no threshold on that. Then there is the Scripture of Bick, which is a 1 in 450 drop at a group skilling boss that you at most get 9 kills per hour at. And then finally, there is the last boss bet, which I've been waiting on for a long time, Vitalis. It's another 1 in 5,000 drop. Luckily, it has a threshold every 1,000 kills, and I currently have 2 of them, making my rate 3 in 5,000. Additionally, there are a total of 5 piles per kill, and each pile can drop it. So if I stack my partners right with vid owners that have at least 2k KC, I can get up to 15 out of 5,000 per kill, which is about 1 in 334. Also, depending on the week, I seem to get between 6 to 7 kills per hour, so that makes it about 50 to 55 hours to go drop rate, and I'll be happy if I can get Vitalis before 3,000 KC. Here's to good luck the rest of the way. This episode is going to start out at Croesus. It's grown on me a little bit, but it still doesn't feel like PVM. It's more skill and chill than trying to PVM. The majority of these kills have come from Croesus FC, which is a team-forming friends chat for this boss, and it's just a great place to have. When you have strict team sizes, it's hard to consistently go with friends. You need exactly 4 people, so if 5 people are around and 1 person is then excluded, they go off to do something else, and then 1 hour later, one of the people has to go, and you're now down to 3 and are waiting to fill a 4th person. With Croesus FC, you can just pop in, say your skills that you can do or want to do, and then boom, you're on a team in a couple minutes. It was great for camping multiple hours where I just hopped from team to team 1 hour after another, and it allowed me to be a good degenerate at Croesus. The very first hour I did was some de-rusting with a friend's hour, and my buddy Gilbo just went off. In the first 4 kills of the hour, he picked up 3 items. First, it was a top, and then kills 3 and 4, he got torches. By the time the 5th kill came around, I was expecting him to get another drop, and at the end of his hour, the chest he had was almost 1 bill with 916 mil. Just a pretty good sus hour. So hour over, he only got those 3 drops, but I did pretty well with 21 mil. 2 pages, pretty good. Not gonna complain. Another 2-hour session at Croesus. The Iron in this group picked up a duplicate torch, but apart from that, didn't get any drops. I did pick up a clue, which is kind of nice, because, you know, more elites is always nice. But this effigy is worthless. And our total loot was 31 mil. 17 troves, and this big anima is now going to be pretty good. I think the price on this is going to go up from 200 to maybe even 1,000 GP each. So I'm happy I haven't sold any of my anima yet. Hey, there is 700 Croesus kills. 300 more till we unlock the new skin. Still, we are... Ooh. The Scripture of Bick off the collection log. So I'm not going to complain with my current state. Because it could be a lot worse at 700 KC. Ooh, Paracrypt Bloom bottoms. And, yeah, that is a drop to get, but unfortunately, not the drop we want. I thought I got boots, but I actually got Crypt Bloom bottoms. So, I will definitely take those. That is hilarious, because I was like, the Iron Man here, just got boots, and I was like, boot gang, and they're like, I just got bottoms. I thought it was boots. That's hilarious. Yeah, I will take this. It's an extra, 500 mil over what the cost of the boots are, so I am happy. I will add this to my loot tab. I now have 2 bottoms in here. I have enough GP that unless there's a big spike in Crypt Bloom prices, I'm just going to keep all my Crypt Bloom items until the collection log is done now. No! Another Scripture of Bick missed. God damn it. First kill of the hour. And, yeah, that's all I need for log, and he gets it. Unfortunate, but I'm not gonna complain just yet. What? I just got a Vecna skull. I think that's my first ever Vecna skull. Huh. Also, Howdy just got a pair of boots. A dupe. But, yeah, a Vecna skull. That'll be the first one in the loot tab. Damn, 2 kills into this hour, and I already have 2 manuscripts. I think this is gonna be a good GP hour for us here at Croesus. And, as anticipated, this was a really good hour, those first 2 pages. Kill started all off well, and I got a third one later on, so a 3-page hour. 22.6 million comments. That's, I think, about as good as I've seen for a single hour for myself. There's a drop. We got something. We got ourselves a pair of Cryptbloom gloves. I didn't misread it this time. Unfortunately, they're only worth 20 mil each, and that is my third pair of gloves. 795 KC. I've been putting in some work at Croesus, hitting up to 800 KC, but let's get back to one of the other bosses that I've been working on, next Angel of Death. AOD is something where I've resided to doing 1 to 2 hours a day, and the chest drop will happen when it happens. I'll be content with being chest off Golden Reaper when the next boss comes out. In terms of how fast we've gotten as a team, we're mostly hardwalled to the 153 to 154 kill speed. In order to go below that, we need to change up how we do the fight, specifically hybriding. When you go super fast, you don't have the cooldown time to ultimate on the final phase, and that really slows down the final 600k of damage. So what people do is they bring a full melee switch, which allows them to ultimate and berserk down the final 600k. And that's just a little bit too tryhard for me. Luckily, I was able to get on a team with a couple hybriders and was able to drop the PR down to 152 and then finally down to 151. Until I start hybriding, I don't think that's moving any lower, and I don't think you're going to catch me hybriding at AOD anytime soon. Hey, 6900 AOD. Nice. Oh, there is 7,000! Next Angel of Death! Woo! This is the most disappointed yet happiest I've been in a long time. Most days, I check my recorder when I wake up in the morning, make sure the audio is going through. But today was an AOD marathon, and I woke up late, so I didn't bother. And you can already probably see where this is going, but it happens that today, of all days, is where I finally get the chest drop. So the audio part of the recording is lost to time. I don't even remember what I said. I basically blacked out. But we still have the video, and you can kind of see right away how much I'm freaking out by how much the mouse is moving around and I can barely click. Once I gather myself a little bit, get to the Adren Crystal, prepping myself for the next kill, I decide to scroll up to take a screenshot of it and be all excited. And I'm like, holy shit, we got a codex at the very same time on the same kill. And yeah, I was like, I didn't even know that. I was too busy freaking out. The final kill count for title was 7,096 kills, which is above drop rate, but not so bad that it's the end of the world. If you told me 2 years ago that you would get AOD title at 7,100 kills, I would take it and run to the bank. I let them split the codex 6 ways instead of 7 as a thank you for them being on the team when I got the chest drop, and it's time to finish out the hour where I was basically useless because I was too busy freaking out. So we got the AOD chest. Unfortunately, my microphone was not recording when I got the drop, so my reaction is gone, but it was something along the lines of holy shit, that actually happened. I'm so happy. I'm very disappointed I don't have it, and I feel really bad, but the AOD title is done. I'll have to look back at the exact kill count, but I was around 70, 90 kills, and yeah. We also got a codex that drop I didn't even notice until much later. When I looked back on it, I was like, holy shit, we got a codex too. And because I was so happy, I basically told them they can split it 6 ways as their tip for being in the kill when I got the chest. But the collection log is done. So that leaves all of 2 items to go for Golden Reaper. We need to finish off Vitalis here, get that pet drop where we've been building up the KC, and then I also need to go to Croesus and get that Scripture of Bic. And thank you to everyone that PM'd me right after I got it. We were in the middle of an hour, so I can't just like take 5 minutes responding to PMs. So to all of you, thank you. And on to, well, I'm gonna stick out AOD. We're doing a marathon today, so I don't want to ditch them just yet, but we're just gonna do as much AOD as we can today. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this chest. I might sell it, I might unlock it, but for now, I think I'm just gonna keep it at the top of my loot tab, so whenever I look at it, I can just see it. That's why I love that chests are keep, because they mean so much to the people, and they're so rare that it doesn't really matter that much. With AOD done, I'm giving myself a goal. It is currently May 15th. I'm not sure when this video will go up. Probably come up at the end of May. But what my goal is going to be is I am going to try to get both the Vitalis and the Scripture of Bic by the end of June. I think the boss is coming out in early July, and that means I'll have at least a week with Golden Reaper before I lose it for the new Zami boss. So it's either going to be Ragoing or hanging out in Croesus FC. That's basically all I'm going to do. There we go. There's another duplicate item. We picked up a Croesus Spore Hammer. Not the best drop, but it's something, and it's money. So kills-wise, I'm just short of 900 now, and I think potentially by the time Vitalis week is over at Virago, I will be up to 1250. I think that's my goal. That puts me at like 300 kills this weekend. Almost 2 of everything now. Well, I have 5 hammers. Wow. That is one of my more common items. Wow, the Spore Hammer really has dropped in price. Only 75 mil. That is very disappointing, but at least we got 9 more troves and a clue, and 12 mil in commons. And that is now the 3rd Croesus Spore Hammer in the loot tab. It's going to be really nice to sell all this when I finish this S-Log. Like, the bottoms alone are 1 bill right here. Hey, there's the 900th Croesus kill. Each one of these milestones is going to get more and more depressing. But I'm not going to complain till 1250. That's when I'm going to start to bitch. Honestly, Croesus FC has been such a godsend. I've now done about 200 kills with them. And I think I've had 2 bad hours. One guy rage quit after 10 minutes because someone forgot to get their perfect plus rank. And he's like, oh, why do you always forget that? And then I had one team with like undergeared irons who they really didn't advertise it. It's okay if you're undergeared. Just kind of advertise it to no expectations. But every other hour I've done, so probably another like 20 hours, no issues. So if you're looking for the Croesus log, just join the FC. Look for 4-man teams. Bounce around the skills. Like, if you try to focus on one skill, you're going to be waiting for teams. So what I do is, I do everything but woodcutting. So if I see a team that is advertising mining and fish, I'll be like, invite me for mining. My priority is hunter is my favorite skill to do. It's just the easiest. Then mining second. And then fishing number 3. And then I refuse to do woodcutting. Like, even if a team is supposed to woodcutting and there's no other teams going, I'd rather start my own team and host. Are we going to get a drop here? No, we do not. But Schumacher got a Trisk key. Oh, okay. That's a Crypt Bloom drop. We got, this is all of a couple hours after the hammer. You know what? At this rate, I'm probably picking up a drop a day. I'm trying to do that 5-6 hours a day, especially when I have nothing else to go for except for Croesus and Virago. And it's currently Vitalis week at Virago. KC for this one is 921. So maybe I'll get one more drop before 1,000. Any more and I'll just be spooning too much. And this now means that 8 of the items, or I guess 7 of the items, because you can't get 2 of the pets, are now all duplicates. If I get another pair of boots, I'll have Had 2 of everything. Oh, that looks so good. The 600 mil in the chest. Very nice. It was a nice 2-hour session here, so we got 18 kills. It's really nice that they updated the tropes where you get one every kill at Croesus regardless of the 8-minute cooldown. Helps me track my kills a little bit longer. Ooh, there we go. There's a unique. That's a drop. I will take that. Well, it still sucks, but it's a drop nonetheless. Crypt Bloom Boots. KCY is 957. Maybe one more drop. One final drop before 1,000, and we get to unlock the pet skin. And this makes for a pretty interesting moment. I now have doubly completed the collection log except for Scripture of Bick. I have duplicates for every single item. So I think at this point, even if I did no X-logs, I've picked up every single item outside of an X-log. So it didn't even make any difference in the end. And I lost a lot of GP there, but all I need is the Scripture of Bick. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh! That's log! Yes! Oh! Holy shit! I'm done! I'm done with Croesus! Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna do so terrible this go. I am in absolute shock right now. Oh god, now I need to learn how to duo Virago on Vitalis Week. What am I gonna do for the rest of the weekend? That is kill 982. But I did 65 X-logs, so you have to add in an extra 195 kills worth of drops just to, like, even it out in terms of, because every kill I was getting 4 persons rolls, so you have to get 3 extra. And that ends up with 195. So that puts me at like 11. I suck at math right now. 1177. It's just hitting me. I am 1 item away from Golden Reaper. Quite literally. The only item I'm missing right now is Vitalis. Okay, that's the end of the Croesus hour. I think I had 5 more kills. I forget the count. This hour I've just been like zooming through once it's over. I still can't believe that it happened this quickly. I was prepping myself to go all weekend long at Croesus. It's currently Friday night at like 10 p.m. And I was like, hey, I have a couple errands to do tomorrow, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 hours on Saturday, another like 7 or 8 on Sunday. And I was prepping. I was like, I'm gonna get to 1250 by the time Vitalis Week is over. But it didn't even last 3 days, and I got the collection log. The loot tab is looking really good. I haven't sold these for quite a while. I'd say this has probably been kept ever since I came back. So, month and a half, 500-ish Croesus kills, I want to say, for this. Probably at least max cash here, if not above. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm now 1 item away from Golden Reaper, yes, all I need is Vitalis, I'm just going to keep this till we're done, and it can look really cool in the loot tab here. And let's look at both of these titles. So first, there's the Infected. Very cool, very nice green title here. And then the other one that I got earlier this episode is the Purple of the Praisal. And these are both very cool titles. And I'm really happy to have both of them, because I would say that these are 2 of the 5 hardest. The AOD title of the Praisal is definitely the hardest title to get. But the Infected title from Croesus is probably, I want to say, the 4th hardest. Time-wise, it's the 3rd hardest, but team forming is so easy. You can just pop into Croesus FC. You can get hundreds of kills done a day, assuming you have all day. And that's not really true with Solak, even Virago, or AOD. You're relying on other people too much, and there's too many gear checks, FCs, DPS requirements that you have to care more about who you're going with. Well, Croesus is like you kind of just do your own thing and have a full team. So with that, I think it's probably deserves to get knocked down a peg to the 4th hardest, but 2 of the 4 hardest titles done in the very same episode. Next, Angel of Death. I've done about 150 kills since getting the title.
Still have that nice blood chest, and then Croesus just looks so good with all of these items here. And as we scroll through the list, you got check marks on every single one of these bastards. This has been 2 years. I started this May 1st, 2020. I finished 5.6. I was kind of lost on what to do, and I just decided to go for all collection logs. And then they eventually released the Golden Reaper title that December, and I was able to get this close after 2 years. I haven't actually unlocked the Liberated title because I'm keeping the Yakaminu pet in the bank, just so I can trigger all the broadcasts at my leisure instead of having to hold the last item. That was just in case my last item was an item and not a pet. But continuing to scroll through here, and we have check marks every single other place. And all that remains is Virago. It is still Vitalis Week. It's going to be Vitalis Week for another 4 days. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end the episode, and next time we're going to be camping Virago to finish off Golden Reaper, Insane Final Boss, and get the much anticipated Vitalis pet. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a comment down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications because the next video is probably going to be the end of this. So make sure you get in there right away when that video comes out. But past that, have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.